Hey there, Rule Breaker. In today's video, I want to talk to you about the best way to audit your launch to figure out what worked and what didn't work the last time you launched a product or service. The first thing I want you to know is not to throw the baby out with the bathwater. A lot of people have failed launches and assume the whole thing was crap, and so they start all over. Or even if things go well, they start all over. What I want to get to you right now is that you shouldn't start all over anytime you have a launch, whether it goes well or not. You always need to figure out what was working and what didn't work so that you can make smart business decisions the next time that you launch a program and make it even better. In this video specifically, I want to tell you the 3 things that normally go wrong, or the 3 areas that I want you to look at when you're analyzing or auditing your past launch. And on the blog at RuleBreakersClub.com, I have an audit your launch worksheet to help you to diagnose what did go right and what didn't for your entire launch that goes a little bit beyond these 3 things. The first thing I want you to look at when you analyze your launch is your packaging and positioning. What on earth does that mean? So basically, your packaging and positioning is how you're putting the offer together and communicating it to people. So is it clear to people what's included in the offer? The way to know if this was done right or wrong is to know if you got a lot of questions about what's included or what is it, or if people said, oh, this looks really great, but when you ask them, can you tell what's included, they didn't really know. They just thought, oh, it looks really nice, and they figured if they don't understand, it's not for them. So if it's not resonating with people, the topic of your product or service, then you've got to reconfigure how you've packaged it. So maybe it's the name of your program. Maybe it's how it's organized, what's included at each level. Maybe you were a little bit too vague, or maybe you included way too much in the program and people were overwhelmed. So that's the first area I want you to look at and diagnose using the worksheet. The second thing I want you to look at is your toot your own horn strategy. This is basically what I'm calling your marketing strategy, but marketing is such a passé term. So we're going with toot your own horn strategy. So did you toot your own horn? Did you have posts going out in social media? Did you have Facebook ads, an email launch sequence? These are all things you need to have in place when you're doing a proper launch. Did you offer a pre-launch where you created trainings focused on the same topic as your program so that people would have it in their minds that they want a solution to that problem? I have to say, this is a big one where I think a lot of female entrepreneurs get really nervous because we feel weird shouting our stuff from the rooftops. You've got to do it in a way where you're giving value to people, but also making that ask for, hey, if you want this problem solved, if you want this result, then you need to enroll in my program because that's what I'm going to help you to do. The third area I want you to look at is your yes formula. So, did you make it easy for people to say yes on an amazing sales page? You know I'm the one you're going to come to when it comes to sales pages. My ultimate question for you in this category is this. Do you have a full sales page? Are you addressing all of the 14 sections that I recommend in my Outline Your Sales Page training? Do you have a nice design for your sales page? Is it easy on the eyes, or is it overwhelmed with text? Put yourself in a reader's position, look at your sales page, not in your own shoes, but in their shoes, and ask yourself, what would I think if I landed on this sales page? Would I be attracted to this, or would I be totally overwhelmed? Or is there not enough information about the product? Is it super stuffy? Am I confused because it's really abstract? What would you really think if you were the customer and you landed on that page? Again, I've got a full launch audit worksheet for you on the blog, so make sure to hit the button so you can grab that worksheet and fill it out to see what went right in your launch and what didn't so that you can make it even better next time. And I will see you next week.